All right, ladies and gentlemen. So next story is going to be a New York pastor being robbed during a Sunday service on camera. Um, just gonna get into this video right here. So more information. Let me just pull it up quickly. More information. So, y'all just give me a second before I start the video. All right. So it says, and this is from the Daily Beast. All right. Pastor, Brooklyn pastor Lamar Whitehead made headlines when a live stream captured thieves stealing his extremely expensive jewelry mid sermon. Now he's under the spotlight for allegedly robbing someone himself. According to a lawsuit filed last year. Okay, so this is something else. On top of him being robbed during a sermon he was doing. Whitehead is accused of stealing most of practitioner Pauline Anderson's life savings, totaling $90,000. The city cited court papers claiming that Whitehead convinced Whitehead convinced Anderson to invest money in one of his firms. Excuse me. I don't know why that happened. All right. It says promising that he would use it to help her buy a home in return. Whitehead allegedly said he'd pay her $100 per month to cover living costs. Yet months passed without payment, after which Whitehead allegedly told Anderson that he viewed her investment as a donation to his now defunct campaign for Brooklyn Borough President. Whitehead, who is often seen in designer duds and gold chains, was robbed of somewhere between $400,000 and $1 million worth of jewelry on Sunday. That's like, I believe that's Sunday of Sunday. What is that? Sunday, July 24th. Okay. He has served time for identity fraud and grand larceny in the past and is close friends with Mayor Eric. Okay, so we're about to get into the video. So basically, the pastor got robbed for about like $400,000 to $1 million worth of jewelry while he was doing a sermon. So let's just take a look a little bit deeper into the video. Shout out to the Family TV. He or she or whoever the team of people is that do these videos always do a incredible job of covering the story. Let's get into it.
How many of you have lost your faith because you saw somebody else die what you were about to go through? Yo. All right. Yo, all right. Nobody move. I told them, I think that's a good idea. Let's go straight to the reset. However, the attorney convinced them to go to her office. I told the officers, I'm going to go get them. Please give me the ability and the opportunity to turn this young man in.
That's interesting. So that is the pastor right there. The pastor has on, what is that, Fendi? Bro, Pastor got on Fendi. Pastor got on a gold chain. What is that? A Cartier? Are those Cartier glasses right there? Oh, this pastor is dripped in drip. Like this pastor is draped in drip, bro. He draped in designer. Like what the hell?
You understand what he's accused of and what he's alleged of.
Family, imagine going to Sunday service, getting ready with your family in the morning, and when y'all arrive at church, your pastor ended up getting robbed by gunpoint on live streaming services with over 100 people in attendance. Well, that's what we have here. Apparently, this past Sunday, during Sunday service, a New York pastor who been in the news for some controversy, which we will continue and go over, but have gotten robbed by gunpoint while
I'm gonna be fair. If my pastor is draped in designer the way this dude is draped in designer, I can't go to his church respectfully. I can't go to the same. I can't go to a church where a pastor is flossing on me. Like come on now. Like that's crazy. Like that's just me. Like I can't do it. Like you draped in designer. You coming in Balenciaga, Fendi, and other foreign clothing I can't pronounce. You driving in the nicest whips and everything. Like I can, respectfully speaking, I can't come to your church. Like, bro, you talking about tides? Like, bro, obviously the tides are going towards your lifestyle, sir. Like, come on now, like, bro.
his Sunday service was being streamed online, and also with so many people in attendance, as well as his wife and kids. Just when you thought you seen it all, family, we're gonna cover all this. But remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we're gonna jump right to it. Let's take a stop to New York, Brooklyn, New York to be specific, family. This is the place where Pastor Lamar Whitehead, where his church service is at International Ministry.
Nah, we're not gonna go past that. Whoa.
Place where
Hold up. Look at bro, he's not a pastor. He is not a pastor, dog. Like, what is this? What is this, bro? What is that? What? Nah, fam. Nah. You ain't no pastor. You a hustler. You a con artist, bro. Like, what is this right here? Ain't no pastor doing this and preaching the word of God. Like, come on now, like you look richer, like bro, you richer than the whole entire congregation. You pulling up in nice whips, like I don't respect nobody who's a pastor who dressed up like this in gaudy jewelry and you know, fine silky linens and whatnot, and everybody else in the church look regular. Like, I don't respect no person that's doing this, and this is why the church get looked down on in the first place, because of pastors like this. This is a bad representation of the church, bro. Like,
Pastor Lamar Whitehead, where his church service is at International Ministry in Canarsie. This is how the inside of that venue looks, family. Also, this is where Pastor Lamar Whitehead does his Sunday sermon. But on this Sunday service, this one was a little different. 3 masked gunmen came inside of his church, only coming directly at him, robbing him. According to NYPD, the masked robbers managed to get away with $400,000 in jury. And while Pastor got $400,000 in jury, let alone in one possession, is alarming as well. Let's stay on track and go over some facts. Footage shows the moment that the bishop was wearing lots of bling and was robbed at gunpoint by 3 men while he was live streaming his.
But see, here's the thing now. That raises even more of a question. Why are you wearing what is it? Why are you wearing all this jewelry during a church service? Look a little closer. You wearing all this jewelry during a church service. you wearing almost $500,000 in jewelry, and so is your wife. Some know some is we getting to it. We getting to it. We trying to figure it out. Come on.
Sermon. Dressed in a maroon suit, wearing a long gold chain and a large ring on each finger, Mr. Whitehead was videoed telling his faithful before the men arrived with the guns, how many of you lost your faith because you saw somebody else die? Mr. Whitehead, who was seen falling to his knees when he seen the robbers, is also heard saying, all right. The men are seen circling around the stage as they robbed the bishop, his wife, and the congregation. Pastor Whitehead later told his followers on social media that his congregation is now traumatized by that incident along with his young daughter.
So you mean to tell me not only were you wearing, you and your wife, not only were y'all wearing almost $500,000 in jewelry, not only were you doing a sermon with chain on, 2 rings on each finger, I'm sure the whatever you were dressed in would cost about $800 to like $2,000 maybe. Not only were you wearing all of that, but your wife was also wearing jewelry, close to $500,000, I'm sure as well. Not only that, but they also, after they took your jewelry, they took your wife's jewelry, they started to run through the congregation like diarrhea. I can only imagine that whoever was attending that church, is not attending the church anymore. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's very it's very traumatizing to like be in a church and the church get robbed and you happen to be there. So you're targeted as well because you're there. Sick.
Bishop was robbed at gunpoint in the middle of his Sunday sermon today, and it was all caught on camera. The service was being live streamed this morning when he says 3 to 4 men walked in with guns. He spoke at length with CBS 2's Lisa Rosner about why he believes he was targeted and his message for the suspects.
5 to 10 minutes into preaching Sunday morning on Remsen Avenue in Canarsie, Bishop Lamar Whitehead saw the door in the back of the room kick open.
How many of you have lost your faith because you saw somebody else die? What you're about to go through. Yo. All right. I seen 3 to 4 men come in. That's all right. It's pretty much stating that I'm not going to do anything, right? Because I know y'all coming for me. Y'all coming straight to me. I don't want my parishioners hurt, right?
Wait a minute. He said, I know y'all coming for me. Y'all might think I'm crazy, but I think this is I know y'all are coming for me. And then when they come in, he's like already like willing to get on the floor. Like, I don't know, something about this really stinks because if I look at if I go back to what he was, the fact that it's like, okay, here are a couple of things that made me think this was an inside job. Number one, it's like right after he says what he says, that's when they bust in. How did they know to bust in like right at the time of like right after he says something? That makes me think it's an inside job. And also, what makes me also believe it was an inside job is he's he served time on fraud. Ooh, fraud. He's been to jail for fraud. So, fraud, the people busting in after he said what he said, like his sermon or whatever. And also, he's friends with Eric Adams. That's another thing. And he just really dresses. He's really dressed flamboyant. Like he's very flamboyant, dressing, flash. He's a very flashy pastor. Like some mega church. Don't get me wrong. He's not the only pastor. There are some mega church pastors who are very flashy, but not flashy to the point where they wearing gold chains and earrings and almost 400,000 in jewelry and open like that. I mean, you might see TD Jakes in some Versace, and that's probably all you'll probably see him in some designer. That's probably it. Yeah, I've seen. Of course, you know, I have my thoughts about Joel Osteen and how he's, you know, how he used what's it called, money to buy him a house and get a new Ferrari and all this other stuff. I mean, that's another flosser right there. Don't get me wrong, there are some mega church pastors that be flossing, but I mean, they ain't like, none of them tops this guy. He literally wearing jewelry out in the open like he's a rapper or something like that. Like I don't know if I can make sense of it. Like, whoa. But yeah, this all of that makes me think, yeah, this was an inside job. He's been to jail. He's been to jail for fraud. Yeah. I feel like this is inside work, man.
Got women and children there. As I got down, one went to my wife and took all her jewelry and had the gun in front of my 8-month-old baby's face. Took off my bishop's ring, my wedding band, and took off my bishop's chain, and then I had chains underneath my robe. He started tapping my neck to see if anything else. So that means they knew. They did watch and they knew that I have other jewelry.
The church's live stream shows the gun being held on the pastor.
They had the guns on my deacons that was at the door.
Whitehead says what you don't see on camera are around 100 congregants who were in the room. Men, women, and children dropped to the floor in silence.
My church is traumatized. The women and children are still crying. Still crying. Babies are still crying.
Police say the men took off in a white Mercedes.
I'm sorry, I don't want to keep doing this, but it's another thing I keep noticing. Anytime he is in front of a camera, he's very clean looking. He looks very clean. He looks way too clean in each one of these news interviews I've seen. That news interview that I saw earlier in the video where he's dressed in Fendi down to the toes with the little, I don't know if that's a tennis bracelet or VVS diamonds or whatever. Like, bro, he is too clean. Like, he's way too fresh looking, man. Like, yeah, he's way too fresh looking. I just wanted to put that out.
Whitehead says cops have a license plate and witnesses saw the men change clothes outside.
These men, they need to turn themselves in. I forgive you, and I'm praying for you. You know, and I hope that God deliver you from the mindset of who you are at this time.
Whitehead believes his family was targeted because of the publicity he received when he helped turn in the suspect wanted in the fatal subway shooting of 48-year-old Daniel Enriquez in May.
I turned them in, but the media called me the bling bling bishop. They had my Rolls Royce car all over everywhere, and I feel that played a part in this. I think all pastors should be able to get permits for pistols.
Bro, stop it right now. They should all be able to get permits for pistols. Stop it right now. You stop it right now, sir. You dressing too nice. You got jewelry on. You all nice and comfy and cozy like a rapper. You driving nice whips, $500,000 whips, got $500,000 in jewelry, $500,000 in clothing, and you talking about pastors need to get permits for pistols. I know the gun laws are crazy in New York and everything like that, but sir, stop it. Stop it right now. It was gonna happen regardless. It was gonna happen regardless, sir. You were gonna get found out about with your fresh dressing self, with your flamboyant self. It was gonna happen. It was gonna happen, sir. It was going to happen. Come on now. It doesn't matter if you would have been on the news or not. People, for real, were probably watching you anyway, but I feel like this was a setup in the first place. I feel like he's in it. I feel like, as I said, he's in it.
The NYPD is investigating, and Whitehead says the mayor and top police brass have called him, pledging support to find the suspects. Fortunately, no one was hurt. In Canarsie, Brooklyn, Lisa Rosner, CBS 2 News.
In a statement, a spokesperson for Mayor Adams said, quote, "No one in this city should be the victim of an armed robbery, let alone our faith leaders and congregants worshiping in the house of God. The NYPD is investigating this crime and will work tirelessly to bring the criminals involved to justice."
Now, fam, now that y'all got that out the way, and before we continue, I had to do all that video in it, so make sure there ain't no copyright issues. But let's stay on track. Now, family, they saying this incident is stemming from a situation that happened not even a month ago. But before we cover that incident, let's get something understood. For someone to go inside of a pastor's church to rob him at gunpoint, fam, that's personal. See, back in May, that pastor hit the headlines when he negotiated the surrender of a subway shooting suspect who was wanted for the killing of a Goldman Sachs employee.
I told them, I think that's a good idea. Let's go straight to the precinct. However, the attorney...
Now, he's trying to blame the media for outing him as the bling bling pastor, but bro, you're doing it to yourself. As I stated earlier, Fendi, chains on, Cartier glasses, that's at least $2 to $5 grand you wearing all together. 5, maybe even more. And you talking about the media is their fault.
Convinced them to go to her office. I told the officers I'm going to go get him. Please give me the ability and the opportunity to turn this young man in. He understands what he's accused of and what he's alleged of. As we were waiting for the attorney to come downstairs, walking in, there was a charade of officers with guns drawn. And I asked him, I said, he was going to turn himself in. Why would you guys do it this way? So, he did not get an opportunity to come to the fifth precinct, turn himself in the way he wanted to. This man is standing with his innocence. His family has untold paperwork showing that he has mental health issues. As he says, he doesn't remember anything. My heart goes out to the victim's family. But Pastor, really, my heart goes out to the victim's family. My prayers go out to the victim's family. And this is what I echoed to the family when I said, let's come in and let's surrender. Mayor Adams been in contact all morning, and he was ready to be here for the young man to be turned in.
The family. It wasn't the fact that he helped turn in the suspect. It was his appearance and everything else, and him claiming to be a pastor. See, he got a deep history himself. He's an ex-con that did 5 years in jail. But that's not even the fact at hand, fam. It's the fact that this pastor was in a low-income neighborhood pulling up in Rolls Royces, claiming to be a pastor.
I'm telling
And
you.
it wasn't just about his six-figure car, fam. It was also the fact he was wearing five-figure shirts and also five-figure suits from
telling
Fendi.
you.
The public ate it up, fam. He even did Sunday services and posted online with big chains and Cuban links. Now, family, put this in perspective. Imagine your grandmother or your mom or your loved one going to a Sunday service. You know what's going on in y'all household. Y'all might be struggling, it may be a hardship month, and y'all see this pastor got on the price of y'all mortgage on one necklaces. How would that make you feel? But as we stay on track and come towards the end, fam,
I would stop going to his church if that was me. I would defect from his church immediately. If that was me, man. Like, come on, bro. If that was me and that was my family was going to his church, I would immediately defect from his church if I was going to his church. But I mean, we don't. Nah, that's crazy, bro. But I for real think that the pastor. Obviously, there's also a video of him going off on he's going off on another pastor, and this was really going to take it to the next really going to take it to the next level, because obviously, you know, that putting a pastor's reputation in question is not enough. So we about to get into this next video. Let me see if I can find it. I believe he was on IG. Let's just see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on.
Lord, I'm sorry, Larry. That's why I texted you and I said I'm probably going to hell. I can't stop.
So it says Pastor Whitehead violently goes off on blogger Larry Reed and Genesis Warren.
But that's not right, Genesis. As a pastor, that's not right. I mean, when that's not right. Your type alone should to get one of those nice LED backdrops that y'all see in all my studios and my mentors.
I got one in my church. Just pray we can hurry up and get in it. But I got one though right there back there.
That's what I'm saying. If you rich, it's $80,000. Write the check to the ministry and buy it.
Larry.
A smaller one, 40 and 50,000. You can afford that. Take one of them chains. Why is y'all walking around here in Brooklyn and where your church is at? And you got hundreds of, like when I go to LA, everybody know I like diamonds. I don't wear all of that stuff when I go to these certain places. If I'm going to certain parts of Atlanta, I don't drive. I drive something else or I Uber there.
Well, Larry, I'm still ghetto. I'm still a little ghetto, and the Lord, he doing something in me, but I'm still a little ghetto. See, you see these like this right here, still costume jewelry. This was like $9.99. You see what I'm saying? So even don't know seriously, like I have some tennis bracelets and I'm still.
We just gonna get on because they just clowning buddy. So
okay, now.
Location right now, I'm at my church, but we're at a temporary location because of reconstruction. But the church that I'm in right now,
it's just a bunch of
live stream and laugh at that. I wouldn't even be mad.
Clowning, of course.
It's just funny,
right? Yes. Let's see what he got to say. Here he is.
Okay.
Oh boy, let's see what he got to say.
Hey, Bishop.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. You upset that I was laughing?
No, I'm not upset about anything. You guys have your prerogative to say what you want to say, but when you are turning what happened to my church into a laughing stock, that's what I have a problem with, because I gave you nothing but respect and nothing but honor when I met you. I treated you with nothing but respect, nothing but with straight integrity. And you want to sit here and talk about that I purchased my coloring when you bought yours. I never even knew you bought your coloring. I bought my coloring over a year ago. And when we both met, and let's keep it real, Larry, when we both met,
the real nigga is coming out now. The real nigga is coming out now, goddamn. Uh-oh.
In Times Square, you said, "Oh shoot, I got the same color coloring. I didn't even know you. I just met you. So why would I purchase? Why would I purchase a truck like you have? I don't understand. Like I don't understand. And then, young lady, I don't know you, but when you sitting here talking about I have thumbtacks on the wall, no, those are backdrops. Those are step and repeats. Okay, and let me tell you, I purchased a church. I own a church. I own a whole block. And that's a temporary church right now. I own a whole block.
The flex is real.
So at the end of the day,
the flex is real.
You guys are coming at me and after what my church just went through, and y'all sitting here laughing and making a mockery of it. And you want to talk about hold on. You want to sit here and talk about cloudy diamonds? Nobody talking about your diamonds, brother. If you feel that your diamonds is better than mine, so be it. So be it. Okay, no problem. Then you wanted to talk to me about our discussion about.
You don't have to be angry.
I'm not angry. I'm not angry at all. But at the end of the day, when I'm looking, my team sends me your live, Larry. I never disrespected you, brother. I treated you with nothing but respect and integrity. So from where this is coming from, I don't know. So please inform me.
Number one, it's opinion. You're viral. My job is to talk about what is viral.
Okay. Now looking at this, it makes me this is the part of the church that don't nobody really talk about, and this has to do with that part of the sermon that the pastor be talking about when he talk about church folk. This is church folk. Church folk being messy, church folk gossiping, church folk talking about other pastors talk about other pastors. Like, I truly and honestly believe that all three of these people in this live right now are, and this is gonna sound crazy, but I feel like they all hustlers. All three of them. They all hustlers, bro. Like, I'm all for Buddy getting off on them and all this and all that, but at the same time, bro, you traumatize your whole entire congregation. You know, and that don't look good on you right now, because you're gonna lose all the people who go to your church because of this incident. Like, forget about it being funny, because honestly it's not funny at all. But you put your congregation in jeopardy because you're like flashy. Like, and flashy like a rapper at that. That's what makes it even more like bro, it's almost like it seems like you don't even care that you put them at jeopardy because of your fly looking lifestyle.
I did you a favor.
No, I don't need no favors from you, Larry. But my question to you is, Larry, excuse me? Ma'am, I don't even know you, ma'am. All right? You need to stay out of this one. I don't even know you. All right? I don't even know you. You're trying to include yourself into this. You need to go and get some weight loss if you want to get sir. Yes, sir.
Yo.
About what happened in my
Oh, hey. Pastor Whitehead done, yo, Pastor Whitehead done violated. Pastor Whitehead done violated. He said you need to go get some weight loss. Ugh. Yo, he just violated this. Yo.
church, when we got armed robbed, you're fat. That's what you are.
Yo.
I don't know you,
Okay.
all right?
Dog.
We can really get like this, all right? You're not going to laugh at the situation where a gun was pointed at my baby. Where a gun was pointed at I listened to it. I listened to it, all right? I listened to it. I listened to it. So I don't even know you. Number one, I don't know you. I don't know. Don't give me no props and laugh at me at the same time. Don't give me no props and laugh at me at the same time. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
He said we already there.
Let's go there, Biggie. Let's go there, Biggie.
Yo! Yo! He called her Biggie. Yo, this pastor's crazy, bro. Yo, these pastors is crazy, dog. Like, these ain't the pastors that I grew up on, bro. What is going on here? Dog. I'm not supposed to be laughing at this, but bro is violating her. Crazy, like, bro, this is crazy. What?
Liar. You're a liar.
I'm a liar? That's so high. How am I lying?
Number
Biggie.
two,
Biggie big, not Biggie small, but you're Biggie big.
You are quote unquote
All right.
a bishop in the Lord's church.
That's right.
You have seen my face on your timeline before, and if you say you haven't, you're a liar.
I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. I do not know you. I do not know you. But at the end of the day, when you come here and try to talk about me and I don't know you at all. And at the end of the day, when I come on and I'm listening and I'm sitting you laughing at me, I'm sitting here, you laughing at me. I don't even know you. And then Larry, you want to talk about, hold on. And Larry, you want to sit here and talk about, hold on. Larry, and then you want to sit here and talk about that I spoke about homosexuality. Hold on, man. Hold on one second. Nobody wants to talk to you, Biggie. Nobody wants to talk to you, Biggie.
Bro.
No, don't talk about women now. Don't talk about women because y'all laugh when Larry said about the gun and my daughter said y'all laugh. That's what you.
Bro, they was real deal Holyfield before I got to this part. They was like doing all types of kikiing and kakan before this pastor got on here. They can't sit here and say they wasn't doing it, bro. Like, they would sit here making fun of this man when he wasn't even there to defend himself. But now they want to talk about, oh no, we weren't. Like, bro, he got every right in the world to get off on y'all because y'all was playing with his name. And y'all all ain't right because y'all all pastors and y'all supposed to be representing y'all church and y'all not. It just all look fake, honestly.
Y'all laugh. That's what you did. And you want to talk about if that's really true. That's what you said, Larry, and y'all laughed. And what you did was you laid on your carpet, and pretended to be me. You're disrespectful, okay? You're disrespectful. And at the end of the day, Larry, at the end of the day, I respected you. And you want to talk about the LGBT community? We had a conversation. And my position was that I preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I'm not, if homosexuality is an abomination.
You're mean.
What are you talking about mean? How am I mean? I'm not mean. You're mean. You're mean. You're mean. Because at the end of the day, y'all sitting here laughing
This
at
is so
something
messy, bro.
that 4 gunmen could have took my family life, and y'all sitting here making a mockery of it, all right?
We are not.
Big Blip right here want to sit here and talk about women, all right? And
Yo!
you want to sit here and validate.
He is on her head top.
You just admitted that you're a faggot, all right?
Yo. Nah, he's not a pastor, bro. He just said the F word? And he's a pastor? Nah. But he's a hustler, bro. All three of them is hustlers, bro. That's crazy. That's deep right there. That's deep. That's deep. He just said the F word. And he was getting off on Shorty just now. He's still getting off on her, but bro. Yo. He on their head top. This is crazy. This is crazy enough, bro. Like, what? He just said the F word. What?
Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all?
That's right, I said. That's right, I said. That's right, I said.
Knows the spirit that you operate by.
No. Everybody understands the response. Everybody understands the response, all right? Understand the response. I treated you with nothing but respect. I treated you with nothing but respect, all right? And you are a foul individual.
You do not have the level of integrity. You do not have the level of intelligence or self-control that you need.
Who cares about your
That
value?
is horrible.
Just
And that is not even true.
making money. You just started making money. You just started making money.
And you got children and members.
At all. So you can go to Bishop Jordan and you can talk to Bishop Jordan. You can talk to Bishop Jordan and say, "Oh, I brought the bishop," and I said that ain't right. Let me tell you something, all right? Long as God got me, I don't need none of y'all. I don't need none of you. None of you. All right? None of you. All right? And at the end of the day, you violated, Larry. You violated. Y'all laughing about what happened in my church.
We
and
are not. You
violated.
making that up.
Listen, let me tell you, Larry, you ain't built like that. All right? You're a whole sucker. You ain't built like that. And this
I'm not built like
right
that.
here,
What does
sitting
that
here
mean?
laugh at my daughter and my father
getting
and
off
my
on both of
family,
them.
you're
What
a
does
flip.
that mean?
You're
You
a
getting off
fat
on both of
flip,
them.
all right? And at the end of the day, let me
Yo.
tell you this, right? My family and my church could have got killed. My family and my church could have got killed, okay? And y'all sitting here laughing about it. Sitting here laughing about it, all right? And y'all
You were
all
not.
foul. You're
All
foul.
right, so
Larry
this is
Lee-
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back really quickly and just see if they was like for real laughing about the robbery.
Mentors.
I got one in my church. Just pray we can hurry up and get in it.
I mean, it's $80,000. Write the check to the ministry and buy it.
Larry.
I just want to go back and just make sure.
You can afford that. Take
I
one of them
heard.
chains. Why is y'all walking around here in Brooklyn and where your church is at, and you got hundreds of, like when I go to LA, everybody know I like diamonds. I don't wear all of that stuff when I go to these certain places. If I'm going to certain parts of Atlanta, I don't drive I drive something else or I Uber there.
Well, Larry, I'm still ghetto. I'm still a little ghetto, and the Lord, he doing something in me, but I'm still a little ghetto. See, you see these like this right here, still costume jewelry. This was like $9.99. You see what I'm saying? So even are authentic,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I think a lot of times people are very showy because of that rejection that they're still battling. But the truth of the matter is that when people don't care for you, they just don't care for you. And I think that's why he's offering $50,000. I got $50,000. I'm putting up. Well, why? Like, why? Take that 50 grand and, like you said, buy you a LED screen. We got to do better than them thumbtacks that's in that shit that's hung up on your wall.
Or take the 50,000, or take 10 of it, and send your wife into counseling. She was just traumatized. They put the gun to the baby allegedly. We don't know. We ain't seen that.
Yeah,
we don't really know what he said in the live. Talking about, I told everybody to get down. Nigga, we just saw the video. We did not tell nobody to get down. You said, all right.
Larry, I don't know. But his wife does seem to be sweet. His wife and I, we're Facebook friends, and
This is what it is. This is what it is.
Yeah. It was cackling and making fun of them. Now I see why he was going off on them just now. Damn. Seemed like those two people who are pastors ain't no better than him. So, at the end of the day, everything here is just cloudy and foggy as far as pastors in New York go, because like representation looks bad right now for I'm sure there are pastors that are nowhere near like these three, but yeah, I think there's a bigger spectrum to things with this pastor Whitehead, and I'm sure all of it, as they say, everything that is in the dark will come to light.